This is one of those rounds that honestly just makes you believe in a higher power. It was like looking at the most beautiful painting I've ever seen. Honestly, I don't know if these guys are just all aliens or if they have all implanted Elon Musk Neuralink into their brain and are functioning as some sort of supercomputer hive mind. Let's just get into it. So as you can see, this round starts off with full buy against full buy. And you can see that there's a couple really important things to note. Number one is that there is a Killjoy lockdown, and there's also a null command over here. So what LG is trying to do, and they're the ones that are on attack right now, is theoretically, you would think that they would try to use the lockdown to get onto the site. And one of the most common places to use the lockdown is right here in B main. So you can see that version 1 is expecting something like this to happen, and as a result, they're gonna put 3 players here and push out to take control of B main right at the very beginning of the round. Now, you can see that LG is trying to play to counter this. And so the drone does come out, it spots a couple players, and it was killed or it ran out before it was able to scout all the way into here. And so it's totally unclear whether there are more LG players on the B side other than the 2 that were spotted by the drone. And we're also pinged by the dart. You can also see that version 1 has no mid control. And this is kind of a key part of it because they do not know if anyone from LG is pushed up into middle, and that's part of why what is about to happen works so well. So over here on the A side of things, you can see that there's 3 players, including the Spike, and that is where the Killjoy actually is with that lockdown. And they're gonna go ahead and put the lockdown here in this cubby, as if they are going to hit the A side. So Killjoy is gonna walk across here, the lockdown's gonna come out, and a couple things are gonna happen now. And so when this lockdown comes out, it looks like LG is planning on hitting A. However, because there was a couple players over towards B, LG realizes they can do a sort of next level mind game. So what's gonna happen here is this recon dart is gonna come out, get immediately killed, and they're gonna go ahead and pop the null command over here. They're gonna drop a smoke here. They're gonna drop a smoke here as if they're actually executing B, and this Killjoy is faking on the A site. And LG realizes they can capitalize on this idea. And so the jet actually dashes into a smoke, like this is a full-on execute, fully commits onto the site. The null command is used, KO is gonna run in. They are 100% pretending that they are going to attack. And then B-Dog right there gets a kill. The KO gets traded out here, but this fully looks like LG is hitting the B site. So as you can see, everybody from version 1 is over here on this side of the map. 3 players have just walked into A site completely for free and planted the spike. But wait, that is not where this story ends. You can see that version 1 clears out the jet, the KO is gonna time out and eventually die. And so we have ourselves a 3-on-3 retake scenario right now. And we also have to remember that there is a null command over on this side, and there's also a couple of other ultimates available for version 1. There comes the Cosmic Divide, which is perfectly placed to cut off the spike from anybody who would be playing in A main or tree. And so this is to set up for a defuse. You can also see that there was a null command popped here from the KO. And this is prompting LG to have to react because now all of a sudden they don't have any utility. You can see that there is a Hunter's Fury available, but because the null command is available on the other side, he has to play super far back, and he also maybe needs to use this earlier in the potential retake. So what's gonna happen here is that when that null command gets popped, when the Cosmic Divide gets dropped, the Sova realizes that, okay, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to tell when the spike is being diffused. So instead of waiting and trying to kind of like play the post-plant game, he's gonna try and combo with this Omen who hears all of the version 1 players coming into heaven and to try and get a couple of kills. So they just slightly missed this timing, unfortunately. And the Hunter's Fury is gonna miss, Omen's gonna go for a kill, doesn't find anything there, takes a bunch of damage, but is able to kind of back off, at least initially. And now here's where things get even crazier because you can see the Cosmic Divide is blocking all the bullets, blocking the line of sight. There is a sound cue that Moose can probably hear at this point because he's so close. But I love this positioning from version 1 because the spike is directly against the wall. So there's really no way for this player or anyone to come in and directly shoot the diffuser. What they would have to do is they would have to come in from either side like this and kill the diffuser from the side. So we have the Astra up here holding this angle, and then we also have the KO who's going to stick himself directly next to the spike diffuser and body block anybody from coming through and kill them when they try to do so. And he's going to kill one, and he's going to kill two, and simply buys his team enough time to stick the defuse and win the round. Everything about that was mind-blowingly crazy to watch live, and I just had to break it down a little bit slower and share it with you guys because it's simply just beautiful to watch. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time.